Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is McKenna. Today I'm going to be showing you MGA's new Miniverse Make It Mini Lifestyle Home Series 1 blind balls. I was able to find these at my local Target tonight and I purchased 3 of them. They were $6.99 each. I don't know how much they were all together because I did purchase other stuff, but I am really excited to open these. I've been looking for these for a little while. I know they only released on January 7th, but a lot of people I had seen were finding them a little bit sooner. I wasn't able to find them any sooner than today. They have been in stock in my Target for a while. It's just today was the first time I was able to actually go out and get them. But I did see an empty box of them at one of the Targets that I frequent not too long ago. So I do know that they've been out for a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and get started on opening these. I feel like I've waited long enough. I'm going to start with this one. First, let me show you the packaging. So it's the usual MGA Miniverse style packaging. On the front, I believe these are the birds of paradise. And then they also have, I'm going to say it's like the cardinal feeder and the hanging pothos. These balls are a little bit smaller than the regular Lifestyle balls, so it makes sense why they're cheaper. It's almost like Lifestyle now has like a regular version, which would be like their diner, and then like a cafe version, which are these. So there's 12 in this series. That's the Cardinal House. I don't know what bird feeder that was, but it's a cardinal with the birdhouse. And then just some potted plants and stuff. I'm gonna try to get this open. Let's see where it's at. Hopefully I could do it without too much effort. It doesn't look like I'm gonna get so lucky tonight. Oh, maybe. Sorry, I'm holding it like super close to the camera. It's so hard filming from this angle. See that's open. Okay, it's the first layer off of there. Of course, gotta get the second layer. Here's packaging on the second layer. Don't mind my hands, don't mind my nails. My cat scratched up my hands and my nails. I don't know, I just haven't been able to get them done because it has been blizzarding where I live for like 3 days now, and my nail appointment was supposed to be on Friday. I couldn't make it, so I was gonna go today. Well, I still couldn't make it today, so we're stuck with the natural nails for now. Okay, so this is the inside packaging. It's got the regular MGA Miniverse in here. It's gonna open up. I will tell you, I'm really hoping for flowers. I know a lot of people are hoping for the birds, but I am really wanting some flowers here. So let me show you all 12 of the options. Get this open. Sorry about it cutting off there, guys. My phone ran out of storage, but I got it fixed now. All right, so here are all your options. You have the peonies, the poppies, the birds of paradise, the baby's breath trio. This is one I'm really looking for. Cardinal birdhouse, chickadee bird feeder, the orchid. This is also one I'm really looking for. Hummingbird feeder, hanging pothos, palea pear, the leaf fig, monstera, and that's it. Okay, and then all the, I guess there are recipes on the back. I don't know if it's really a recipe if it's not food, but I guess that's what it's called. So, okay, let's see what we got. The little warnings and directions in here. There's some boxes I see, so let me unload everything. Oh, it looks like we got, guys, really, this is crazy. This is such a sought after item. Oh my gosh, guys, we got the hummingbird feeder. I see so many people posting about these in the groups, like desperately looking for them. So it's super funny that I wasn't looking for it and happened to open it up. All right. So cute. I mean, it is really cute. It's not exactly what I was looking for, but I'm excited that I got it. It's the bag. There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and open this whole thing. Let's set that to the side. All right, let's get the bird feeder open. Yeah. This is how it comes, just in this little box, which is adorable, by the way. I'm definitely going to be trying to save this box. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I'm going to save it. All right. I'm not sure how you put this together. I haven't really looked at the directions, but I don't know. Definitely not like that, I guess. I don't know. I'll get this put together and come back at some point. I'll put these all together and come back. I'm just going to open them up now. And then let's get the bird. So that's 3 pieces. Let's get the bird out of here. Oh my gosh. Look. So cute. Oh, there he is. Dig you out here. I don't think anything else comes in this one. I know one of them comes with eggs. Oh, hummingbird. Hopefully you can see. Sorry guys, I have a neurological tremor, so my hands shake all the time. So it might be really hard for me to get this to focus, but he's all glittery. I didn't know he was glittery. Put him back in there. Let me see if I can get this shut up again. Probably not. Actually, that wasn't really that hard. Okay, so we shut back in there. I don't want to lose them. Let's see what's in here. Oh. It is the legs for the stand, and then little tweezers. And then you just put the stand together. Set this to the side. I don't really keep the balls usually. I've seen a lot of people display them in really cute ways. I just don't normally keep them. And then here is the resin, which is the hummingbird nectar. Wing things. Very cute. Okay. I'm gonna put this stuff back up in the bag here. Get my trash set to the side. Sorry, guys. Okay, let's get this one open. So we started with the hummingbird feeder, starting off really good. Sorry, I'm just trying to find where it says to feel it. Still hoping for flowers in this one. I like the plants too, but I really love flowers. I would love to have some miniature flowers. It's so hard, and I don't want to break what little natural nail I do have here. Trying to open these. Okay. All right, pop this open. This one's not as easy. There we go. Ooh, we got a plant. We definitely got a plant. Let's see. Oh, I'm not sure which one this one is. It's really wrapped up in there though. Oh, there's like a rubber band. Hold up. I'm not sure which one this is. Let's see. Pull the rest of this out. My oh my. There's a lot of stuff in here. Okay. Go over a little recipe thing here again. Looks like maybe Palea pair, but I only have one Palea, so that's not good if I didn't get two. Hold on. Let me see if these come apart. Oh, they do. Okay. I was like, it looked like one Palea for a second, and I was like, dang, can't even get two pairs. Is it Pilea? Maybe it's Pilea. Oh, that's like bent in the packaging, but it bent right back into place. Okay. So those are my Pilea. So cute. Let's get the rest of this open. Sorry if you heard me touching my AirPod. Let me know if the sound is better on this video versus like the last video. I have been playing with a lot of different things. I was filming on my fiance's camera, and then I decided to film on my phone because it's easier for me, and I don't know. So he had the mic, and that made the audio really good, but I really don't want to keep filming on his camera because I don't like using it. So here's the soil perlite mix. I don't know. Happy Grow Co. Oh, what's this little? That's cute. Yeah, so I'm using my AirPods right now, but in the last video I wasn't, so I don't know what's gonna sound better. Newspaper was kind of just wrapped up in there. Sorry, guys. Oh, speckled tray. Very cute. Set that to the side. Let's open this little box. Here, let me show you. Cute. Two small packs. It's hard to open because I don't want to break it. But okay, let me try. Oh my goodness. I can't get it. Hold on, I have a little pick here. Let me try this. There we go. Okay. Able to kind of open it with this little Cricut tool here. Okay. Cute. Cute. The other one's the exact same. Okay. Let me start putting stuff back in here. It gets really easy to lose things really quickly. Set that to the side. Dump the stuff out here, I guess. Our little shovel, how cute. And the legs and the tweezers again. Set the garbage to the side. I'm just gonna keep this over here. I'm gonna keep needing it, I'm sure. So I don't have all of this memorized of what comes where. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, my cat just jumped on the table. Okay, here's our last one, guys. Still hoping for a flower. Still hoping for a flower. I got another one of these. Actually, I had ordered it on my Target app like last week. And my sister went to pick it up from me, and the last like 2 times I've seen her, she's forgotten to give it to me. So I haven't gotten to open that one yet, but I do have another one. She also got me an appliance that I need to get from her too. She's the best. She'll do little Target runs for me when I can't make it. And she doesn't even collect the Make It Minis, so she has no idea what's going on when she's there. She's just like, which one do you want? I have to send her pictures. All right, so here's our last one. Still hoping for that flower. Let's see, guys. It's a plant. What plant? Oh no, it is a flower. It's the birds of paradise, guys. Oh my goodness. That's cool. We kind of like got all three. We got like all three categories, guys. We got the birds of paradise, and then the hummingbird feeder, and the pilea pear. So it's like all three. How cool. I like never would have expected that to happen. Okay, these are super cute. Sunny bloom. I'm not gonna unwrap these yet. And then just add flowers. Oh, and then people were like talking about, sorry if you can see my cat's tail. People were talking about in like the side of the packaging here, it has like flowers that we haven't seen yet, like the billy buttons and the lilies. I don't know if that just stopped filming. Sorry, my phone is now about to die, so I just can't catch a break, guys. I should have paid more attention before I started filming, but oh well. But yeah, it has flowers that we haven't seen yet. So people are talking about like maybe they're gonna release a second wave of these and we'll get more flowers. I'm gonna guess this is the water. Oh, this one too. Yeah. You get a lot. Cute. Sourced from 100% Happy Mountains. So cute. All right. So water. And then just your regular items in here. The little legs and tweezers. Okay. All right, so that's all three of them. We got them open. I am going to go ahead and go off camera and start making these. I am going to, I think, include some footage of me making these and giving you guys some tips because I know some of these can be kind of hard and they're new. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that started and see you guys in a minute. Okay guys, so I have everything out that I need for the hummingbird. Please bear with me. I have never filmed a video like this before, so if there are some technical difficulties or weird editing in it, that's why. It's just because I'm trying to like break my learning curve. But I do have everything that I should need out. I have my UV light right here. I also have a flashlight in case I need it, which I do foresee myself needing it at least at some point. And then I ran out of toothpicks, so I'm going to be using just the end of a Q-tip at one point, and then I have my tweezers over here as well, which I need to pop out, and they're not going to come out. Here we go. Okay. So I did watch a couple TikToks on this. I now know how to put this together. I have already put it together, but I took it apart so I could show you. So this little small top piece hooks to or clips onto this little end here, and you just pop it right on, and then this piece goes to the smaller end of this. You pop that on, but first you need to get the resin in there. So let's pop this back off, which it's actually pretty difficult to get off. And then this end is closed, so you don't have to worry about popping it on before you put the resin in. I'm just gonna crack this open. I'm not really sure what color this is. Most people recommend doing these projects with gloves. Obviously I don't, but you probably should for your own safety. Pop this resin out of here. I'm trying to see what color it is. It looks just kind of like murky, to be honest, kind of like the vinegar, I guess. It's not like white or clear, like a milky kind of color. You can see, but you really can't. Okay, I'm not gonna fill it all the way, I don't think. I'm just gonna cure it in one go in here. And in here, this will take several tries. So I will go ahead, get this cured, and then I'll come back. Okay guys, so I finished curing the resin, as you can see in here. I'll hopefully see. There are some bubbles in it. You can't see it from the outside because of the design on here, which is a really pretty design, by the way, if I didn't show you before. Hopefully you can see. It's pretty. It's got like flowers and stuff on it. I'm gonna pop the top on. Some people have like cured it with the top on. I don't do that in case I ever want to take the top off for whatever reason. So I got this all put together. Now I need to put the hummingbird on here. What I saw a lot of people do was take a little bit of the nectar resin and like the end of a Q-tip or the end of a toothpick and do it that way. So I'm gonna try that. And it appears my cat has knocked my bird across the table, so, well, if he's still in here, I do not see him. Okay, I have to go find my bird. I'll be right back. Okay guys, I found him pretty quickly. He was sitting at the edge of the table, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to get this on here. So what I was saying was a lot of people were taking the resin and dotting it onto one of these flowers and then just kind of like affixing the bird to it and curing it that way, which is why I was pretty sure I was gonna need the flashlight. So I'm gonna do it like that and hopefully it works out. Dip this in here. I don't want to put a ton of resin on there. All right. I'm gonna put a little bit of resin on him too, on his little body. If you didn't see me do that, I just kind of, sorry. Like I said, I'm not used to filming videos like this, so. No, I can't find the one that I put the resin on too. Oh, here it is, okay. I'm just gonna. Okay. I think that'll work. He can kind of fit his whole like head into the feeder, but I hope he doesn't tip over. And I don't want his whole face in there, but I think that's the only way it's gonna work. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get this cured using my flashlight, and I will be back when I'm done. All right guys, so here is our finished product of the hummingbird feeder. I cured him on there for probably about like 2 minutes, and I cured the whole thing total for probably about 5 minutes. I just want to make sure that the resin was completely cooked in there. I don't know, I'm super nervous about that kind of stuff, but yeah, here is our little hummingbird. I'm gonna try to get him hooked onto here with one hand, but I doubt I'm gonna be able to do it. Oh, I did. That's pretty easy. Yep, and he just hangs on in there. You can see my cat in the background getting ready to knock everything over. Yeah, but let's go ahead and get moved on to our pilea. Okay guys, we're gonna get started on these pileas here. So here's everything I have. I'm gonna move everything I don't need right now to the side. Get this little bag of fertilizer cut open. Oh my goodness. Okay. Trying to do this like in the best view of the camera, but it's just not working out for me. Sorry guys. All right. So the fertilizer that comes with this, I'm just dropping everything, is just kinetic sand. So like reasonably I could just pinch it into there if I really wanted to. I'm gonna cut this side open actually. But I don't think I'm gonna do that. At least I'm not gonna start off by doing that. You can look in here and see there's some texture. Looks like real dirt. I don't know what that is, but Okay, I'm gonna take my shovel, hold it down like that, and just take my shovel. Oh, that's so weird. I don't think it's gonna work that way. See how quickly my patience ran out to try to use the shovel to get it in there. Just gonna pack it in with my finger. Okay. I'm gonna get a little bit more. Basically, my plan here is to put like a little layer. Do you see how that's stretched? I hope you guys could see how that's stretched. I'm just gonna put like a little layer at the bottom, and then I'm gonna dig out a place for my pilea, and then I'm gonna put the pilea in there and then surround it with dirt. That's my game plan for right now. Okay. Just trying to get this nice and even and distributed. Okay. I'm gonna take my little shovel. Just do it how I do it at home. Open that bad boy up. Okay, I think that should be enough. Get these apart. They like to stick together. They're kind of made out of, I don't know if anybody else grew up with like toys like this, but if you ever had like the farm toys growing up, like the little plastic farm animals that came with like crops and stuff. I don't know, maybe I'm just from the middle of nowhere, but we used to have those growing up and they remind me of that. Or like if you ever had little dinosaur toys with the plants, we used to have those too. Okay, I'm gonna try to take this like little chunk by little chunk, but it sticks to everything. Okay. I have pretty much given up on using the shovel. Oh my goodness. Like stick it in there. I'm just trying to pack it in so that this thing doesn't like move so much. I don't know. I feel like it's gonna kind of move regardless. Let me try to. I feel like these always move around in here, like no matter what you do. Okay, let me try again. Y'all are learning with me here. At least that came out in one nice little chunk. Maybe I should put it in like earlier and pack like more sand around it. Oh my goodness. Sorry if you can hear my cat. Okay, and then I'm just gonna take the plant and shove it on in there. Now, I'm gonna try to hold it down. This is not working. I want to use my shovel. That's not working. I'm trying to like shove it into the openings and stuff. Okay. That looks bad. Maybe I should just put all of this in here and then just like shove my pilea in there and then put like a touch of resin and then it won't move. I think that's my best bet. I'm like pausing to think like, will that work? I think it will. Okay. So I'm gonna fill this up. Pack it down a bit. Excuse me. And then just put like a little hole. Shove my pilea on in there. Sorry about my cat, guys. Don't know what's wrong with her. Okay, I'm gonna take some of this like nectar resin and try to get it in this lid over here. Perfect. And then I'm just gonna do a little dip. You might be asking yourself, has she tried this before? No. But I feel like I have enough supplies here where like if I get it wrong, I could probably make do. Okay. I'm gonna take some on my tweezers, just some resin, and put it on the top. Fill in my crevices here. Oh my goodness, sorry guys. Okay. Throw a little extra here so it's not like shiny and stuff. Okay. I think I'm gonna try this here. It's kind of like sideways in there, like lopsided. You know, let me fix it. Sorry, just trying to get everything situated. Okay. I think that's as good as we're gonna get. I'm gonna stick it in here and try to cure it, and then we'll start on the next one. And I guess we'll do the next one the same way. Just, there we go. Okay. All right, so yeah, let's do it the same way. I'm gonna pinch some of this off here and just kind of pack it down with my finger. It's probably like the least professional way to do it, but like these ones aren't easy. I feel like the lifestyle ones are harder than people give them credit for. Also, if you see the scratches on my hand, that's courtesy of the one yelling in the back. She's just great all around. Oh my goodness. Also, if my hands look really dry, it's because it has been, with the wind chill today, like -30 is what it was saying at some points. And tomorrow, actually, all of our schools and stuff are canceled because it's gonna be so cold. So I work in a school setting, so I'm probably not going to work because I'm not a teacher, but I can work when school's out, but I do not foresee myself trying to do that. All right. So I kind of shoved that as far as it goes in there. We'll take this one out and see how it did. If it still want to come out. It is. Not fully though, because the resin's kind of keeping it in there. Oh, maybe not. Okay, I'm gonna try to get a Q-tip and see if I can like get resin all the way around in here, and maybe that'll work. Okay, I have my Q-tip with one of the ends cut off. I'm gonna try to get resin on here and put it in my little pot here. I should have just squeezed the resin into here, but I did not think about doing that, so. Try to really focus on getting it on the edges up here because that's where it's gonna be able to keep around the plant. I'm doing this like super off camera, but that's okay. Okay. So take it on here. Had this not come with the, had I not had extra resin, I should say, I probably would have just hoped for the best. But since I have the extra resin, kind of figure why not try it this way. Okay. Ah, it tipped over. Okay. Try that. That was my new one. I'm a goofball. Okay. I kind of feel like I want to try something different now, but I think that's what's going to be what works. So. Just put some more resin in there. Get it around the edges in here. That way you can just kind of like cure the plant into the dirt. You don't have to worry about it moving. Okay. Stick this in there. Give a nice coat. Let it drip. I guess this is a lesson for us all. Just wait a second while that one is in there curing. I'm actually gonna finish curing these and then I'll let you know if it worked or not, okay? Okay guys, so the resin did work. Here's our finished Pilea pear. You do have to put these on the little tray pretty specifically or else they don't fit well together. There are two kind of open spaces right here, if you can see, where you kind of have to just like put them together, I guess. But other than that, this was not super difficult. I also realized in the middle of curing the resin that I probably could have just used super glue to put these in here rather than resin, but the resin worked just fine. I don't feel like it made it really any more difficult than it was. These kinetic sand ones are just challenging because the plants don't really stay in there. So if you have any plans to like bring them somewhere different, or display them in an area where you're a little nervous about them getting knocked down, then I would definitely recommend doing like resin or glue or something to get them in place. But yeah, here's our finished product. We're gonna go ahead and move on to the birds of paradise. Okay guys, we are gonna get started on our final mini, which is our birds of paradise. I'm really excited to make this one. In the first clip, I remember I didn't show you guys the actual vase. So I'm gonna get this open up. It is kind of hard to open. Like the first time I opened it, I really thought I was gonna have to cut into the package. I don't know why it was so hard to open, it just was, but I left everything how it was. So this is our vase. I'll take this out of here if I can get it. There we go. So here's our vase. It's kind of like an ombre. I don't know if it's necessarily an ombre, but like this bottom part is pink and then the top part is orange, which I never really noticed before. Okay. And then here's the stuff in the bottom. I showed you that before, so. Okay, I'm gonna get this off of here. And while I'm doing that, I just want to thank you guys so much for 50 subscribers. I think the last time I checked, we were at 56. I was really nervous to start branching out into making different content other than Monster High, but I just really haven't been as into Monster High lately. And I'm really glad that, you know, my new content has been received so well. So thank you guys for that. And keep subscribing, keep commenting. You know, I really appreciate it. These are taped into here, just so you know. Takes really easy to get out though. Pull these all apart. Okay. Set that to the side. I didn't want to rip it because like I might use it in something else. I do a lot of scrapbooking. So like this might be cute to throw into a scrapbook or something. It's just a square. So all of this stuff will eventually get reused in other crafts, which I think is really cool about the Miniverse is that, you know, you don't have to just use this stuff for minis. Like you could definitely do other things with extra ingredients or with the packaging and stuff like that. I really enjoy it. I am going to start by just kind of getting these placed in here. I'm going to try to fluff out the flowers a little bit, but I don't want to do too much. They're pretty stiff though. But whenever I get these minis, I like to fluff out the flowers just a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna try to get these arranged in here. I don't know why I thought that the leaf would be like attached to one of these, but it's not. Let me show you the color. You're not even gonna be able to see that though once you put it in here because there's not really a way to do it that way. I also don't know how I'm going to cure this because I'm going to want them to stand. Oh my gosh. I'm going to want them to like stand up in here a little bit. Oh my goodness. Well, I want them a bit closer together. This needs to come down. I promise I'm better at making the flower arrangements for my own home. Okay, here's what I think I'm going to do. I shouldn't have positioned these first. What I'm going to do is get this water opened up and put, that's weird. Normally, like I have to like kind of scrape the resin as I'm opening it, because it's like rushing out the top, but it wasn't. So now I'm scared that this resin is going to be hard to get out. It's coming out fine. I don't want to get a lot of bubbles in this, so I'm going to try to pour quickly. Get that out of there. I like that you can just kind of shove it down in there though. Like I said in a clip before, I have a tremor, so like doing these minis can be really difficult for me because my hands shake so much. It's hard to place things, but I still enjoy them. It's never stopped me before. I'm not gonna start stopping me now. All right, now I'm gonna position these how I want them. I want like the leaf in the middle of them. I kind of want to turn this out a little more. Okay. That is good for me. I don't know how I'm going to get these in. All right, and then I'm going to hold them. I'm actually going to use my flashlight to cure them. Ugh, it's like getting caught on something on the mat. I'm going to use my flashlight to cure them into the position that I want them, which is roughly just like this. And hopefully my flashlight will actually work. Normally I cut while I'm carrying them, but I'm just doing whatever today, I guess. Obviously, I'm filming these on separate days. I can't sit down and make minis for hours on end like other people can. My attention span just does not support that. So I usually film these videos over the span of about a week and then post them on the weekends. It has been crazy snowstorms where I'm living. I live in Northwest Indiana, and we live not near Lake Michigan. We live probably about an hour from the lake, and we still got probably a good 1.5 feet of snow out here, maybe just a foot. But in like Michigan City and LaPorte and Chesterton up there, they've gotten like well over 2 feet of snow. Most of this week has been snow days, actually. Like I mentioned before, I work in a school setting, so when the kids are off, I'm off usually, if it's a weather-related thing. And I only went to school one day this week because I had a flat tire one day, so I couldn't make it out. And then the other 3 days have been snow days. We had a snow day on Monday and one on Tuesday, and then one yesterday too. I think that's good enough for now. Can they move still? Not too much. Okay. So this is kind of how I have them positioned in here. I'm going to try to get these to stand up a little bit more. And I'm going to keep, when I cure these for the final time, I will pinch so that they stand up more. But I'm just going to stick the resin in there and try to go quickly so that I don't get bubbles. I already have a bubble in there, I can see it. Oh, it popped. I know the trick is to not get air in there, but these bottles are so hard to squeeze. It's kind of like impossible to really not stop because my hands start to hurt. I feel like this is almost empty. It definitely is. Okay, I'm gonna stop there so that I don't get a ton of bubbles. Okay. Like I said, I'm gonna pinch these up a little bit and hopefully they cure that way. This isn't gonna really fit in here, is it? I'm gonna have to hold it. Oh my goodness. And then this lamp, like if you move at all, and it loses sight of whatever it's curing, it will restart. I see a little bubble in there, but I think it'll create more bubbles if I try to like go in and pop it. So I think I'm just gonna leave it. The cure resin is, or the clear resin, sorry, is so difficult to work with because I feel like it gets so many more bubbles than the other resin. I don't know why. Maybe it's because the other resin has coloring and it's harder to see the bubbles, but that's actually why I stopped buying Lifestyle for so long, because I kept getting fish and then I just couldn't get it right. So if anybody has any tips, please feel free to comment, because I really want like the turtle and the goldfish and stuff like that. So I want to keep buying the home series, but I was getting so many bubbles, and then I kept getting candles, which I never got the candles I wanted. So then that would make me mad, and I don't know. I just haven't been buying the Lifestyle series. But if you guys know how to get the fish without bubbles, I will probably start buying Lifestyle series again. Oh my goodness. I should have cut here, but it's okay. I never really know what to talk about. All right. So I've kind of gotten them cured the way that I want them. You can see they're not fully cured. I'm going to stop and cure them here again. You can see the little bubble I was talking about though. I wonder. I'm trying to get like a little poke in here and see if I can get that bubble popped, which I can, but then I kind of risk ruining the surface of the water. So I think I'm just going to leave it. I don't know. I'm trying to decide if I should try to pop it or not. Oh, I think I'm making it worse. Okay. We're not going to do that. It's in the back anyway. I'll probably display it like this, so it's not like anybody's going to see it. All right, I'm going to go ahead and cure this probably one more time for the 100-second setting, and then I'll check it, and if it's still, like as you could see, I was like pushing down. If it's still like that, I'll probably cure it one more time, and then hopefully it'll be okay. But if you're ever at a point where the resin feels sticky, or you can move it, like you can poke at it and it's moving, you see it moving, that still needs to be cured. So that's kind of how you can tell your resin is cured. If it's sticky, it's not cured. And if you can move anything on it at all, the resin is not cured. Either that or you didn't put enough resin under one of the accessories and it's gonna pop right off. So yeah. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get this finally cured, and then I'll come back at the end. All right, and we are back with the finished products. First, we have the Birds of Paradise. I really like how this one turned out. I realized about halfway through curing that I probably could have turned the leaf around to face the other way, but it's okay. I think it still looks really cute. I'm still happy with it. As you can see, I definitely made that bubble in the back a lot worse. The resin fills most of it, I would say, maybe about half, 3/4 of the way. But I don't feel like it needed any more resin than it has. I mean, I maybe would have filled it up to like this little rim here, but I'm still happy with it. That's that one. And then I think these were the Pylias. Really cute. I wish that there was a better way to like affix them to this tray. Maybe some like little pieces of like blue tack I could use, but you can't really super glue them because they don't touch all the way down on the tray. There's not like a flat base, so I think maybe I'll get some blue tack to put under there to keep them position. Probably white tack if I can find it. And then our little hummingbird. So cute. It's gonna be really cute, like spring decoration to put out. In terms of difficulty, I would say honestly the Pylias, I think these are the Pylias, were the hardest. Just because of the kinetic sand and the dirt, they can be really difficult to place in there. It does take some trial and error and some time. And if you don't have extra resin or super glue to use, then they're going to come out. Like inevitably, the whole thing is going to come apart. So I did cure a little bit of resin in there, if you guys remember. And it stayed. My cat has taken them multiple times and batted them around the entire house, and they're not damaged at all. Maybe a tiny bit of dirt has come out, but other than that, perfectly fine. So I definitely recommend using some resin or some super glue to cure them in there. And then just be patient with them because the placement does take quite a bit. And then the Birds of Paradise were probably about the second hardest, just because of the positioning of them and knowing that like you can't cure them all at once. And then like I said, the clear resin does tend to bubble up more than the colored resin for whatever reason, at least in my opinion. That's been my experience. So yeah, and then the positioning of flowers is kind of difficult. You kind of have to hold them while you cure them in order for them to stand the way that you want them to stand. And even then, like, this one's still drooping over a bit more than when I was holding it. Still very pretty, but just things to keep in mind. The hummingbird was by far the easiest. This one took me, I mean, less than 5 minutes. And I only watched one video on how to do it. And I was like, oh, I've got that. The only thing I recommend is having like a Q-tip like I had like with the end cut off, or even better would be a toothpick to put the resin in here to place the hummingbird. Other than that, like you can't see through the feeder, the plastic of it, to the resin inside anyway. So it's not like if you have bubbles or anything, you would be able to see them really. I mean, you would have to look quite closely, and even looking closely here, like if there are bubbles in there, I don't know. And this is in 4K, so if there were bubbles, you would be able to see them. But yeah, these were super fun to make. I am definitely going to get more of these. I'm still really looking for the baby's breath and possibly the Monstera, but I really want to collect the whole series because they're adorable, and I hope that they make more. If you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like, a comment, subscribe, do all the great things. I really appreciate all of the attention my last couple of videos have been getting, and I do plan to keep making videos with the minis. I might throw some Monster High content in there every once in a while, but yeah, I'm just really enjoying doing this. So if you are also enjoying it, like I said, please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.